I'm Krish Kakrady, the front-end UI UX analyst from Team 11 in MIS 306. I'm presenting this individually today on behalf of our team. This is GuardianAI, an AI safety system we designed for automated warehouses. I'm going to walk you through the problem we solve, how the system works, and specifically how the supervisor dashboard keeps humans accountable while the AI handles what it does best. Here's the problem we're having. Warehouses are getting more automated. Mobile robots, restricted zones, high-speed operations. Safety incidents happen in seconds, but there's a tension. If you fully automate decisions, you lose human accountability and judgment. If you make humans review everything, the system becomes too slow and there's too many bottlenecks, and you don't want to deal with that. So our solution? Build a system where the AI detects and proposes, but the human approves or overrides. The supervisor stays accountable. They have full visibility into what the AI is thinking and why, and every decision gets logged and is audited. So here's our solution. Guardian AI runs two main processes. First, the AI agent monitors as many warehouses as you need, warehouse zones you need, with camera feeds and robot telemetry. When it detects an anomaly, an authorized person, a zone intrusion, or equipment failure, it classifies as a threat, calculates confidence, and assigns a severity, low, medium, high, or critical. Then it makes a decision. Can it handle this alone, or does it need a human? Low, medium severity incidents, the agent acts autonomously, locks a zone, slows nearby robots down, notifies security, but the critical incidents, facility impacting actions, the agent pauses. It escalates to the supervisor with the evidence, its reasoning, and its proposed action. The supervisor reviews, approves, overrides, or dismisses that decision, and it gets recorded with their names, timestamp, and the reason. That's accountability. That's AI as a tool, not a replacement. Next up, I'll be going over the user journey. Thank you. Let me walk you through the user journey of Guardian AI from the point of a warehouse supervisor who's implemented the system into their warehouses and wants to take over controls, basically. So you're prompted the user login screen where you're given your credentials and also an authenticator code for extra security measures. So we're going to go ahead and sign in. And when we sign in, we're prompted to the dashboard. The dashboard shows us agent activity, zone status, recent incidents, and the most important thing, the incident right now that's waiting for our approval. So let's go ahead and go to that review. Once we go to the review, it shows us the escalation tab. What the escalation tab shows us what the AI has already executed. It has locked the doors, notified the on-site guard, slowed the nearby robots, and restricted Zone D access. Now it's waiting for us to make these decisions, which would be sound facility-wide alarms, initiate full floor stoppage, and dispatch emergency responders, because this is what the supervisor essentially wants to get held accountable for. So if we are a good supervisor, we would open the full details to kind of come from an understanding so we know what is a proper decision to make in this moment. From the perspective of a supervisor, we are now at the incident detail where we will be able to see recording of what is actually going on and basically what the problems are and what hasn't correctly been logged in the system. There was no bad scan, the zone access permission was unauthorized, and there's no scheduled maintenance windows, and these are the current robots that are affected. So as you can see, for the hypothetical, we're going to say something's going wrong here. We want to do all those things previously brought up. So we're going to go to the continued response center, and from there, we are going to sound the facility-wide alarm, initiate full floor stoppage, and basically call 911. So let's approve this response. And when we approve this response, the AI will go ahead and do those actions for us and also give us the opportunity to audit ourselves as well. So we could export the report and share it with stakeholders and be like, hey, this is why we shut it down, closed the facility, and called 911 because this was going on and I was able to see it on camera. And as you can see here, it's approved and it shows you exactly what supervisor made this decision, what time it was recorded at, and the reason. You can add additional notes if you are scared or if you need more context to why you made this decision. And going back to the live monitor, we can now see that that issue has been resolved or in all previous incidents logged in the... I want to highlight one design choice that matters, why we show the agent's reasoning before asking for approval and not after. A lot of AI systems make the decision first and explain it later. We flip that around. The supervisor sees, here's the evidence, here's my logic, and what do you want to do? Why? Because transparency builds trust. The supervisor doesn't blindly approve. They understand the system's thinking and make an informed decision. From a UI perspective, this also leads the supervisor through the decision. It's overwhelming, it's structured, problem, analysis, and then here's the decision you make. We also designed the visual separation, green and done versus yellow and held. That's intentional. It's to show supervisors exactly where the automation stops and the human control begins. And the required reason supersedes an override. That's not just compliance. It forces the supervisor to articulate why they disagree. It prevents rubber stamping and builds accountability into the culture. You're probably wondering, where's the value in GuardianAI? I have 4 answers for you. Safety. Supervisors have full visibility before critical decisions. Trust. AI doesn't act unilaterally. Humans stay in control. Third, accountability. Every decision is documented for audits and learning. And fourth, speed. The agent handles routine incidents, so supervisors only decide on escalations. One limitation of this is a prototype. It's not integrated with any real camera feeds or robot telemetry yet. The next step would be plugging into actual sensor streams from warehouse and AMR telemetry, so decisions are based on live data. After that, we'd analyze the override patterns to train the agent to prove its recommendations over time. But the core design is humans accountable, AI transparent, decisions documented. That's what matters. That's GuardianAI, a system where AI makes operations faster and safer, but humans stay in charge and on record.